Welcome to See Wondrous Training. Today we're going to show you how to provide your evidence or document requests to an auditor without allowing them into your environment. So first what we're going to do is, as you come into your platform, you're going to go to your user section in administration and you will add that auditor as a user. And what you want to do is make sure that you add them as a general role and internal. Okay, and that's going to allow you to then add them to document records so that they only see what's assigned to them. Okay, so once you've done that, that will kick off a registration for your auditor, and they can register on the platform, and then they can start to receive these document requests. And then what we're going to do is you'll come into your regulation, and in this case we're going to use ISO, and you'll go to the document request section in your regulation, so you know that these are the germane document requests. And so here we are in the document request section, and note we've got some documents that have been approved and others that have been submitted for approval. And so we're showing you this just to note that you can follow your normal approval process. So if we click into one of these, you do not have to assign your auditor at this point as a second or third approver. You can simply follow your normal approval process. And so let's go in and approve these. And so now if I just refresh the system, you'll see that all of these, oh, I missed one, have been approved. And so this way you can ensure that you've got everything ready to go from an evidence perspective before you actually allow your auditor to review it. So now everything is approved. Let's just refresh that. And you can see all of these are approved. And so once you're ready to go, we can just do this as a bulk action. What we're going to do is we're going to assign all of these to our auditor. And before we do that, I'm just going to use another little magic trick here. And I have actually signed in as the auditor as well. So here I am as external auditor, as well as in my own self in the platform. And so what I'm going to do then is I'm just going to, I've selected all of these. I'm going to go to my breadcrumbs, my ellipsis, and I'm going to do change additional contacts. And here I'm going to select the external auditor. So there they are added. And now what I'm going to do is just click save. And now what we're going to see is if we come in as the auditor, we will see that all of those document requests are now populated in the auditor's system, and they can come into these and start to do their review. So that will provide the auditor with all of the documentation. So let's say you want to actually inform them that these documents are ready and you want to use the system to do that. So then what we'll do is we'll come back to our platform, we'll log into ourselves. And what we want to do here is create an evidence record that shows that all of this evidence is ready. So what we're going to do is we'll create that record, and this can be whatever obligation is ready for review. And what you want to do is actually assign that to yourself. Make sure you set a start date and end date. Can really be anything. This is just for your benefit. And then the launch date. We leave it as needed. And so once you've assigned yourself as a primary, you're going to send this to yourself. You want to select approval required. And then for the approver, you want to select the external auditor. Click save. Now you can just kick off this document request. You're going to send it to yourself. And here what we're going to do is put the link in. So we just put a URL actually to their environment. And you can actually even do this from the document request section if you want. So just grab that URL there and drop that in. And then click submit for approval. And now what that's going to do, if we go back into our and we go into the dashboard, now you see they've got that approval request there. They'll actually get an email notification as well. That will go to their email. Let me show you. So here we have the approval request, and then they can just click on that link. It'll take them in. They'll either see it in their dashboard or they can take that link, and now they can click on here and it'll take them to their document requests. So that's how you work with the external auditor in C1 Risk.